Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today we're doing a new segment called The Quick Flip. I'm going to be doing a video soon talking about the details about what happened at SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con. Look out for a future video dedicated specifically to that in the future, but for now, let's get into the quick flip. So you know what's next? Next up is the speculation pick of the week. And that's going to be Descender number 32 from Image Comics. This is the final issue of this critically acclaimed and Eisner-winning title. If you relate to Descender, here's a little detail about it. It was first published in late 2015, the brainchild of Jeff Lemire, who made my list of one of the top 10 writers in comics right now. I made a video specifically about that, link in the description. And it was drawn by Dustin Nguyen, who won an Eisner for his artwork with his unique watercolor style. Descender is a space opera first published in 2015 about life in a universe where organic life and artificial intelligence live together in peace. But one day some Death Star size type robots show up and wipe out almost all of organic life in the universe. Basically on some Thanos type shit. Of course the reaction is there's going to be anti-robot backlash from humans. The lead character is an android designed like a little boy, and his name is Tim21. He's been hibernating for 10 years, so he missed the event. When he comes out of his hibernation, on a remote moon, all of his family has disappeared. It turns out that he's important because his DNA structure is the same as the robots that showed up that wiped out most of life. So government officials, bounty hunters, pirates, everybody's after him. So he goes on the run. If you love Minority Report and Star Wars, then you'll love Descender. It was optioned for a movie by Sony Pictures around the same time it was published in 2015. I don't expect a movie to happen because it's an indie project, and getting $200 million to shoot a space opera is very hard to do. If you're not owned by Marvel, which is distributed by Disney, or DC, which is distributed by Warner Brothers. I advise you get the first trade so you know what's going on with this. In terms of reading, in terms of speculating, go ahead and put aside Descender number 1. It's going to pay off in the future. There could be a Volume 2 in the future, there could be an animated series, a movie somewhere down the line, but Volume 1 was absolutely brilliant and I really loved it. And the print run on issue number 32 being a final is probably going to be very low and hard to find in the future, so go ahead and pick it up. As I mentioned before, Dustin Nguyen is a very special artist. Shown here is some of the work he did on the side for DC Comics, which looks awesome. The runner-up of the week is going to be Hillbilly number 12 from Albatross Funny Books. This too is an indie project that's having its final issue. It's a creepy horror series brought to you from Eric Powell, the same guy who was the creator and artist on The Goon. Once again, it's going to be a crazy thin print run, so you probably want to pick up this final. Issue number 1 came out in 2016 and was a cult classic, so you might want to find that too. An honorable mention goes to Infinity Wars Prime number 1 from Marvel Comics. They are promising that this will have ramifications throughout the Marvel Universe for years to come. It did extremely well pre-sale and was sold out everywhere. The price tag on it is $5 and cover A comes with a Deodato cover. Next up is the segment called Over Under, where I pick a book I think is overvalued and one that is undervalued. Today, we're going to dive into the Silver Age. Most experts describe the Silver Age from 1956 to 1969, and it's loaded with a tremendous amount of key issues that are getting really expensive. The overvalued today is going to be Fantastic Four number 12. This is the first meeting between the Fantastic Four and the Hulk, and the first Hulk versus Thing battle. This battle has been very popular with fans for years. The Thing is a scrapper, and he can hold his own and get a couple of licks on the Hulk, but no one stops the Hulk. Hulk smash. This book is valued at $270,000 and 9.8. Compare that to Avengers number 1, which is valued at around $330,000 in a 9.8. That kind of makes sense on market value. And the Hulk versus the Thing for the first time is very important, but not that type of cheddar that's close to something like the Avengers. And let me repeat, this is very important, but not $270,000 important. It should be more like $175 to me. The undervalue is going to be Amazing Spider-Man number 15, which is the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. At 9.8, this is only valued at $28,000, which I think is a steal. Kraven is a founder of the Sinister Six, some of those Spider-Man foes that teamed up to try to take him down since they couldn't beat him solo. This big game hunter has been a very popular Spider-Man foe for decades. And here's a little factoid for you. Ryan Coogler, the director and co-writer of Black Panther, wanted to use Kraven for the Black Panther movie. However, being that Kraven is part of the Spider-Man universe, the rights are owned by Sony, so they were not able to do this. But think about it, if it wasn't for legal issues, we would already have Kraven the Hunter in live action, and that $28,000 would be nothing. But to me, this book is underrated, movie or no movie. Instead of $28,000, it should be valued around about $40,000 in my opinion. As I stated before, I do have some stuff coming from SDCC and what came out of it. That's coming very soon, so thank you for your patience. You know the drill. Subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it on social media so others can learn about comic power. Once again, thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. It only gets better from here. If you already haven't done so, be sure to subscribe to this channel and give it the thumbs up and share these videos on social media so others can learn about the channel. This is Comic Killer 72 for Comic Power saying bye-bye.